Hopefully we are live, and it is graduation. I had so much fun with the last graduation, but I had so many messages of people telling me that they were unable to make graduation. So I just love to love on you guys. So we decided as a team to run a second graduation for you. So I'm so excited to have you all here. It is awesome to see all of you jumping on in. So as you come on in, make sure that you are on a computer. It's the best way to experience this. And say hi to me in the chat box as well. We have some amazing things in store for you. So what I'm doing at the moment is I am just waiting. We are waiting for live graduation to kick off for you, and also hopefully we're streaming in the right place. And let me just check that we're streaming. Can you see the stream? Let's just double check that everybody on the page can see the stream. I've got things flowing around everywhere right now. Let me go and check as well. Oh, nope, we're streaming in the wrong place. Yes. No, maybe. Hang on. Let's see. Yes, we are. Woo! All right, tech stuff going on everywhere. We had a couple of technical issues. All right, so as you're jumping on in, please tell me who you are and where you're joining me from. I hope you've had a fabulous time inside of doing the course creation challenge. We've had some amazing results. We are already seeing students who are starting to sell their course already. That's pretty cool, right? All right, so let me get my little PowerPoint presentation all ready to go. And first we will move it over to here. And we will hit that share screen button there. Then we'll hit the little play button here. And here we go. Awesome. Fabulous, guys. All right, so I hope you are all having a fabulous day. I want to congratulate you for all making it to graduation. Now, as you jump on in, please make sure you comment. The more interaction we get, the better it will be. And I'm just bringing up the little chat box here on my phone to make sure that I can see you all and interact with you as well, right? Now, where are you? Who are you? And where are you joining me from? And let's check. Yep, this is all working and streaming. I tell you, tech sometimes is a real pain, real pain. All right, so if you are on your phone, make sure that you are on a computer. It's going to make for this whole presentation and everything we're going to do together so much more fun and interactive because you can chat along. I'm going to have questions for you as we go along as well. So make sure you're on a computer. Fabulous. All right. And now, Jean from New Zealand. Hi, Jean. Fabulous. All right, guys. So first, I want to congratulate you for finishing. You got to the end of this challenge. You did the 3 lessons and you're here. And 10% of people make it to the end. So you're one of the few, but you are the real action takers and you're committed to your learning. And I would say you are now a true sparkler. Also, I want to take a moment to give gratitude to you. I want to say that, you know, I'm so grateful that you trusted in me and that you have given me your time, and I understand how valuable your time can be. So I know that you don't want any theory, right? You're sick of hearing theory. You want to know the way to do things. So I want to make sure that when we finish this session together, I'm going to have you walking away going, holy Jesus, hell, oh my God, I have learned so much today. So are you ready? Are you ready to get stuck in and learn? Yes? Come on, guys, interact and comment, because the more you comment, the more excited I get, and maybe the more prizes I'll have for you as well. Now, we're going to be covering a lot of content today. Make sure that you have a pen and paper ready, because you're going to be taking lots of notes. Also, feel free to chat and ask questions inside of the chat window. Now, this is why it's super important that you are viewing this on a computer and not on a mobile device, because you'll be able to actually interact inside of the chat window and help ask questions, and also answer questions that I'll have to help you to be able to build this out. So can you show me you've got access to the chat window by telling me whereabouts you're joining me from? So pop that into the chat window now. So while I'm waiting for that, I want just first off to also make sure you've got a cup of coffee, you've got some water, we've got, you're nice and comfortable, you've got a nice quiet place to sit, you have your phone turned off, you've got your windows, your tabs, and your inbox all shut down, and you've got a pen and paper and you're ready for action taking. So who is ready to take action to get this shit done today? Yeah? Awesome. All right. Now, let's celebrate you. Now, this is a different type of training out there, and we do things differently here inside of the Sparkle world. And I really want to celebrate you and what you have. That thing that you have inside of you, that is a blessing that you have been given. It's your inner sparkle. And it is that thing that you can share with the world. There are people out there that are eager, that are excited to be able to have and learn that skill and that knowledge that you have. You can create transformation in people's lives. Now, tell me in the comments below, what is it that you do? Who do you serve? Who do you help? Because you have some kind of sparkle, I like to call it, inside of you to share with the world. I mean, it's not easy to put your business and your life on hold to be here. So I want to thank you for spending the time to be here. And also, I have a sparkle promise for you, that you will learn something here with me today, and it's going to change the way that you do business. I mean, I'm not just talking rubbish to you right now. I mean, this is truly going to be like, wow, I can't believe that I have all of this information to move forward. So are you ready to take action? Yes? Awesome. Fabulous. Great, guys. All right, so interact, chat with me. Yes. All right, so we've got Kat, who supports the Makers of Australia to be seen and to increase their sales and leads. And Amanda, she's from Sydney. Hi, Jean. Jean is joining us from New Zealand. Fabulous. All right, guys, keep bringing in those comments. Awesome. All right, now I can see a lot of you are joining me, but are probably just watching the video. I've got quite a list of viewers here, but nobody really chatting. So the more you interact, the better it makes this whole process. So my first question to you is, tell me, why are you building an online course? What is your driver? Rather than just, talking about it and not doing anything, I want to know, what is the why? What is the why behind why you want to build an online course? I mean, for me, it's to leave a legacy. It's to have residual income. It's to add another level to my coaching business. So what is it for you? Why do you want to create an online course? Amanda says she loves to help people feel more confident through the use of quality makeup, and to also build a business online with financial rewards. Awesome. Fabulous, Amanda. So what is your why for wanting to build an online course? Now, the next thing I want to know for you is, what is that one thing that has been holding you back so far from building this online course? What is it? Is it the fear of rejection? Maybe it's the fear of marketing. Maybe you're intimidated by videos, or maybe you just don't know who your ICA is. Maybe tech itself has been holding you back. Or maybe you're not sure what platform to use or how to attract people. So if this is you, tell me, what are those things that have been holding you back? All right, so I have got here, so guest is saying, and guest, because you haven't signed in, just put your name in every time you comment so I can talk to you by name. Supporting business owners and sales across New Zealand, Australia to grow their business and exceed in leaving a legacy and to empower people in sales. And another guest says, I want to make my service available to a lot more people. I want to increase my income too. Guest 56 says, I've been held back by tech. Kat says, imposter syndrome. Amanda says, I'm worried I'm not good enough to sell my service. Right. And guest 56 says, hi, my name is Josie, by the way. Awesome, Josie. Josie, when you type your questions or you're responding, please put your name in each time you comment, just so that I can refer to you by name. It makes it much easier and much more fun for me as well. All right, now tell me, if you were to create a course, what would your next 12 months look like? What would your life look like in 12 months from now? Don't you want to stop, for example, trading time for money? Or maybe you want to move into your dream house. Or maybe you want to wake up and feel more free and just be able to breathe a little easier. Or maybe you would feel so much more passion being able to share that inner sparkle with the world. I love knowing that my online courses are making me money while I'm sleeping. So what do you think for you? What would your life look like in 12 months' time when you have got this course up and running? I would love to leave a legacy, and I love being surrounded by like-minded women, and the joy of being able to share my sparkle and to be able to have a huge impact on the world. Plus, for me, I love the fact that I can give back to my family as well. So I made this slide because I want to make a promise to you. You've shown up, but I promise that if you follow the steps that I'm about to go through with you today, that you will be on your way to generating the same sort of income that will allow you to have a lifestyle-rich business that you originally set out to create, and allow you to have the time, the freedom to be able to work for yourself while sharing your passion with the world. Now, does that sound like a good plan of attack to you? Is this what you would like to do? Yes, fabulous, awesome. Come on, guys, throw them in, throw those comments in, keep them coming. I love it. Awesome. All right, so this is me. Before we get stuck in, I thought I might, if those who don't know me so well just yet, you might want to know a little bit about me. You see, I started my first business when I was 8 years of age. I used to go to local markets with my grandparents, and I would buy things that I thought could have been worth more money. I would take them back to my grandparents' table and I would sell them. I'd mark them up and I would sell them. I had the second largest chocolate mold business on eBay because, again, I was looking for a way to turn $1 into $2. I bought a chocolate mold that I thought, hey, cost me $1. I sold it for $25. And I thought, oh my goodness, I'm onto a winner here. But, you know, that chocolate mold was for a wedding and somebody just paid a ridiculous amount because it was for a wedding. And who knew? I ended up buying so many chocolate molds I couldn't move. My whole shed was full. I ended up being the second largest chocolate mold on eBay. I did end up going on to sell that business to the largest chocolate mold supplier online, because honestly, you would sell one, and you'd make $1. You'd have to sell a lot of chocolate molds to make a decent living. So, you know, it'd be nice if every chocolate mold sold for $25. Also, I have worked in sales and marketing as a manager for a very successful TV show here in Australia. I've been employed by lots of different companies as a social media marketing and branding and design consultant for more than 15 years now. That slide definitely needs to be updated. I have a piece of paper. Yes, I have a bachelor in communication design and film and TV. I'm a qualified trainer and assessor. I'm also a professional life coach, which isn't on there. I'm a #1 team builder in my previous network marketing company. I was #1 across all of Australia and New Zealand and #3 in the world. My best recruiting month was 43 personal recruits in a single month. But I also love to help thousands of female entrepreneurs just like you daily all across the world. But, you know, why should you care who I am, right? I can tell you right now, I do not spell very well. Yeah, I'm not the best speller. I am not the tidiest person. My husband can definitely attest to that. And, you know, I've been told I talk way too loud. But you should care because I rock at creating online courses. And that means that I can teach you the art of creating an online course. All right, Josie says she's had more freedom. She wants more financial security to support her children. Awesome. All right, so let's recap what we've covered over the last 3 days. Now, this may be the first course that you've discovered. On day 1, you discovered your inner sparkle, right? What you've been doing for a while, you've learned how you can actually take that idea and figure out which one will be the best one to take to market. So for you, what has that been? We also gave each of these ideas a ranking to make sure that the idea was not also a passion, but was also a marketable idea, something that we could take to market without too much worry about finding resources, and it also needs to be profitable. On day 2, we broke your stuff down into modules by looking at how to figure out what is the actual problem and the transformation that you want to get people to. We also started to look through naming out and creating the framework around your model as well. And we talked a little bit about some marketing as well. And then on day 3, you started to name your course. So what is the course name that you came up with? Let me know. And I also shared with you my secret sauce, my upside down course creation strategy, right? It's pretty cool. I mean, this course creation strategy, the upside down course strategy, honestly, it's the best way to sell and market. And today I'm going to be mapping out this entire strategy for you. So it's time to say goodbye to procrastination. It's time to say goodbye to excuses and overwhelm, and let's give you the gift of done. Are you ready to have the gift of done and get this course out there? Because today in our graduation masterclass, I'm going to lay out for you my complete course creation game plan. I'm going to show you the process that I use to sell my courses, what I do to be able to launch a 6-figure course and make sure that my course is truly validated. And that idea that I've created, that course that I want to create, is something that people will buy. Do you want to learn this? Yes? I'm going to walk you through the step-by-step process to show you how you can create this process for yourself and start making money right away. And I want you to stop dreaming and wishing for a course and start taking action and planning and organizing what you're going to do. Are you ready for it? Are you ready to take action? Because you need a system from somebody who has been there and done it before, right? Well, I'm going to share that with you. And what you hear today is exact framework I use inside the Sparkle Class Academy that will help to remove all the guesswork and all the overwhelm. Is that what you're after? I want to give you the complete process that I use. And I can tell you now, it will fast track the way you sell your course, and you'll be able to do it within the next 30 days. Are you ready to take action for this? Show me you're excited. I want to share with you my game plan. It totally works. And it is that this is a secret that I've never shared before, apart from in this graduation. This is me pulling back the curtains to show you behind the scenes of my multiple 6-figure business. And I want you to launch your own course, just like I have. I've launched 3 courses in the last 18 months, all making at least 5 to 6 figures on launch. And all different courses as well, not just the 3 major courses, but I've also put out lots of smaller spotlight courses as well. Now, is this something that excites you? Yes? Well, this is the answer. Are you ready to see the entire course creation game plan? You ready? Come on, let me know. Are you ready? You are so ready. All right, guys, here we go. This is the course creation game plan. We follow this game plan, and I have perfected and mastered this over the years to these 8 steps. So this is the first time that I'm sharing this publicly, and I want you to complete this process and start selling your course in the next 30 days. So on day 1, you decided what type of course you wanted to build, and it's much better that you just get in and start working on building this now. I mean, you'll be able to choose whether or not you want to do a high ticket or a low ticket course, and we'll look at terms of pricing and how to, charge up front and what to do with a payment plan. And we'll go through all of that soon. Also, you'll be doing a little bit of competitor research is also needed at this stage. Now, on day 2, when we went through, mapping out your framework, we started to begin to brain dump out all your course ideas, and we broke them down into modules. And now we have to organize a complete structure around the lessons and how to map that out. Plus, we will then move on to how you create the course. So we started to talk about how to actually create the course, and I shared with you a little bit about the upside down sales system that I do. And you will also be able to look at, when we talk a little bit about the marketing, how do we offer it and how do we fill it? And I mean, this complete 8-step game plan, we've only just started to tap into it. So let's now honestly get stuck into it. I mean, if you're looking at this right now, tell me, do you think, wow, this looks like a lot of work, right? Well, let me be totally honest with you. It actually is a lot of work. I mean, honestly, don't you know that nothing in life is worth having is actually going to be super easy? I mean, if there was a get rich quick scheme out there, don't you think that everybody would be doing it? But I do know that what I love the most about this game plan is actually it won't work for you if you are an excuse maker and you are lazy. And you know what? That's actually really good for me and for you, because that means that not everybody in the world is out there offering and building online courses. That's because there is not a silver bullet to just have it done. If there was a silver bullet to that get rich quick, hands off approach, don't you think everybody would be doing it right now? If you do it the easy way, I tell you, it will not work. The easy way is what most entrepreneurs are trying to do, and that's why so many of them fail. That's why they don't put their hard work in now to know that they're going to get into a better place later. They want the easy. Now, tell me, are you ready to do the work? Do you want the lifestyle that you have been dreaming about? So if you're not one of these people, great. But if you are and you want the easy, quick, done for you strategy where you just sit there and the money comes rolling in, well, you know what? You're in the wrong place. And if that's you, you're an excuse maker and you're lazy, I'm sorry, I would say leave now, okay? This is not going to be the best time spent here with me if you're just going to make excuses. So tell me below, are you an excuse maker or are you ready to get this shit done? Are you serious? Because truly, if you are serious, and I'm guessing you are if you're here, you've already proved that you're an action taker by showing up. You're not lazy. You're willing to do the work. And you know what? By the end of this, you are going to have a complete plan. Is that you? Are you willing and committed to put in your passion and your heart and build this? Are you willing to invest in you and put in the time and the money to make this happen? If so, great. Let's rock out together, right? Are you ready to invest in you, in your business, in your lifestyle? Fabulous. Well, great. We're on our way to creating your online course and you are going to achieve this. And you know it is possible. And I know you can do it. Just think about the possibilities when this has been done. So let's remember, yes, it's going to take work. And yes, it is not going to be easy, but that is what everybody else is doing. So the great thing about creating an online course is once you've done it, it is done. When you choose to do things once and they're done, that gets me so excited. Because think it's just like writing a beautiful book. Yes, it takes effort to create the book, but once it is done, it is available to get out there and start selling it. And if you are the type of entrepreneur that I hope you are wanting to build a sustainable, automated, and scalable business. Is that you? Because it will allow you to get back your life. It will allow you to do what you love. I mean, isn't that why you started your business in the first place? If you're not trying to work hard to automate your business and set up processes and courses and systems that will allow you to eventually step back, then you're actually just working a normal job and you're getting paid per hour. That's not what we do as entrepreneurs setting up our own business, right? That's not what we want. We want to be able to set up systems and automations to be able to step away and live a life. Do you agree? I mean, I truly believe this whole automation thing, and automation is building a course. It sits there and it's automated for people to go through. I mean, doing it once and it's done, that mindset is exactly how you grow a scalable lifestyle business. Yes, I have built courses in the past and they have been a complete disaster. But do you know what? I've spent years developing this system and I want to help you avoid all of the pitfalls that I went through. I've really cracked the code, I believe, in how to create a online course that will help you hit 6 figures. And I can tell you, since then, once I sort of figured that out, I've been so excited that I've gone on to create another course and another course. And I just want to keep making them because I love helping and sharing what I've learned and I've mastered and sharing it with others. And also, it's amazing to know that I can also contribute to my family and also to have a team of amazing ladies that have got my back. I mean, yes, it's going to take commitment and some hard work for the next month or two, but wow. I mean, the results that you see when you've put your heart into it and your passion into this. I mean, if I asked you, if you could put in the hard work now, knowing that you would be able to take a step back later to live your dreams, would you say yes to that? I mean, hell yeah, right? Tell me in the comments, hell yeah. Because when you create a course, remember, you're building something that will never actually go away. It becomes an asset that you will be building. And it will continue to be able to be sold to the market. And I know some of the courses that we've created, they're actually worth more to me than my investment properties. I mean, these assets could be worth more than most people's homes. I mean, when you look at this game plan and you start saying, yeah, it looks hard, and completely honest, yes, it is. It's not easy. But do you know what is harder than creating a course and doing all of this work right now? It's working those long hours in a business and being paid per hour, or having to do everything manually and being trapped in a job that is not lifestyle friendly, or being stuck working in corporate and helping someone else grow their business while you work long hours and nothing is improving. So if you're stuck living paycheck to paycheck, not knowing when the next dollar's coming in, and you're feeling as though you've never been able to get ahead in life, I mean, when I started this business, I was working really long hours. I had maxed out my family's credit card to over $25,000. I was worried about paying the school fees for my daughter. She goes to a private school, so I was really concerned about that. And I was so worried if I could afford them. I mean, when I was on the dole, which here in Australia is welfare, I mean, I was finding it hard to find work even. I was living in a really dirty shared house. I was going to the Salvation Army to get food so that I could eat in between applying for jobs and pounding the pavement. I mean, that to me was so much harder. I remember when I was struggling so hard, they had a bread bin out the front of the Salvation Army. And if you got there early enough, the leftovers from the previous day would go in the bin and you would be able to get bread rolls with like cheese and ham on them. And that was my excitement for the day, so that I could actually have not just plain bread, but something with cheese and bacon on top of it. I mean, I couldn't remember not being able to afford to eat while I was pounding the pavement looking for work. So if you're anything like me, you will not want to have that life. You will not want to settle for anything less than a life that you can be proud of. And I bet you no longer want to travel down this road that you're currently on, right? So tell me, are you ready to take action? Yeah, to build this amazing asset? Comment below. Come on, guys. Show me. Say hell yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, let's get stuck in and start mapping this out. Now, let's look at the research component, right? We start with this. First, what you're going to do is I want you to get clear on your ICA. And also you're going to need to do some competitor research. Now, it is important that you do competitor research for a couple of reasons. But first, I want to say I don't want you to get stuck here feeling as though because there are other people out there with similar problems that you can't compete with them. The main reason I want you to do this, first of all, is there are other people out there selling a product that is similar to you. When you see that, it actually proves that your course idea is a viable one and that people in this area of your market are willing to pay. So especially if you see lots of case studies and testimonials out there, you know people really want to solve this problem and they're looking for your help, and also help to validate the price point as well by looking at what their price points are. And we also look to see what they're offering and to see if there's a difference between what they offer and what you are planning on offering. Now, yes, there is going to be a lot of same, right? Like Thailand, you know, same, but different. I actually bought my husband a t-shirt that actually has that on it. Yep, same, but different. Who's been to Thailand? Look, in all seriousness though, we want to be able to ensure that you have a unique selling position, that you are going to have something a little bit different than the others have. So what I want you to do is to find 3 to 5 of your competitors and create a bit of a chart to see what makes them the same, but also what makes each of them different from each other. And then to check that the problem they are claiming that they can solve, how are they conveying that in their copywriting and marketing to really get their message out there? Now, promise me though, that you're not going to get obsessed in this phase and start to get distracted from the task at hand, and that will start to hold you back from moving forward. So can you promise me this, that you're not going to get distracted with this? You're going to do the research and then just move on. Can you do that? Let me know in the comments. Don't continue to stalk them. Don't follow them on social. Don't get stuck judging yourself and comparing yourself against them. Have you ever heard the quote, comparison is the killer of joy? So let's do it. Let's do it in a day, then get it done, and then back to you. You see, when you really know your competitors and what makes you different, you're now going to be able to make yourself stand out and find a point of difference. And this is what will line you up for true success. So how cool is this, right? You enjoying so far? Well, we've only just started. So let me show you now the different types of courses that you can choose from. So this is the lots of different course types that you can choose. So let's begin with the baby offer, or this can be also called the tripwire. Now, this is not really a profitable course, but the reason to build this is to build that know, like, and trust factor to get people stepping a little bit towards you so they can see if they like your style and they trust you, and that they're going, you know, to help them go from a cold audience and eventually turn them into a buyer. Now, the starter course, now these are usually short courses. This is the jumping off point where you will help your students get started in whatever you'll be teaching them. But the key phrase here is getting started. Your training will just give them enough information to support them, to help them move forward. Think of it as a kickstart, or, you know, something to start moving them forward, giving them that momentum. And with the kickstart course, you want to help your students produce a small but valuable result that can lead to bigger results if they want to continue with you. Now, these courses usually work really well directly to your email list. Now, then you've got your spotlight course. Now, these are where you take a deeper dive, but just into one main area. These types of courses offer specific detailed information and offer step-by-step frameworks. Now, with a spotlight course, you'll also help your students produce a very specific result in just one area. Now, these high ticket courses, I've found usually the sweet spot for selling these are around sort of $997, $1,497, and $1,997. Now, these are not usually just a course. You know, you can add some extra value as well, like maybe a live call or an additional Facebook support group, but I would definitely not provide one-on-one support at this level. Now, the next level up from there is where you're combining your course with maybe a mastermind or a group coaching and maybe even some one-on-one time. Now, you can go up as high as you like with these. I mean, our highest ticket item is a $20,000 program, but that's, I mean, an extremely limited program. The Sparkle Class Academy school that falls into the 5K program and comes with 5-day-a-week live support, mastermind level support for accelerated transformation. I mean, the Sparkle Class Academy's unique selling position in this mastermind program is that you've got access to me via a video call 5 days a week, so you never have to get stuck. But having your Spotlight course included into this, what that does is it allows the course itself to do most of the hard work, the teaching, and you're there when they get stuck to be able to answer any questions to help them move forward. Then moving on to the membership program. Now, this is what we all love here in Team Sparkle, and these are our Sparkle Elite Club members. Now, we've found the sweet spot for this is around the $197 per month, but I give my students a coaching call, you know, a couple of times a month, loads of resources. And also what I put out is a marketing action plan every month. So a new marketing system that they can implement into their business. But the best part about having a membership program is that you don't have to start the month on zero. You know, most of the month, we've got this reoccurring income coming in from subscriptions, and it really helps you to grow and scale your business. You see, I started the membership program at $14.95 and I slowly increased its price as I added more content to the membership program. So it's so valuable now. I mean, there's tens of thousands of dollars worth of content just inside of that membership program. But I have to say that our members are just like family. When you've got a recurring membership program, I mean, we jump into Zoom, we have wine together on a Friday night to catch up. I mean, since all of this stuff's been happening out in the big wide world, you know, what we've found is it's business as normal. We're really lucky here inside of the Sparkle world that we have been able to continue on as business as normal. Look, I want to share a little testimonial when we're talking about, you know, pricing your courses. This is Sarah, and here's a testimonial she wrote when I told her that she should be charging more money. She said, Sally, I booked my first assessment at $1,400 and the parent didn't even flinch. Why would they? It's still awesome value. Thank you for giving me the confidence to up my price. I think you're right. $1,600 should be the going rate based on our value ladder analysis you had me doing this morning. I am so happy, so filled with purpose. I never imagined I could enjoy my business this much. It's been such a burden since I started 2.5 years ago, but now I'm loving it. I do hope it's a sign of things to come. I'm glad I invested in my coaching and I thought I'd make more money, but I never imagined it would reignite my passion I have and the feeling that I have an important job on the planet. There really are no words to thank me. So to me, with Sarah is she was not charging enough money, but her skill and her knowledge was there. And I know who gets scared about, you know, upping prices. So, you know, when you're thinking about charging your course prices, think to yourself, you know, is it worth it? Would you pay for it? All right. Now, the next step is we're going to map it out. Now, this is where you start to plan the course structure, how many modules you want, how many lessons you want to include. Now, this is the part where I see people get stuck, not for weeks, sometimes for months and even years mapping out their course idea. And then they actually never know, you know, what order to put things in. I mean, you started with me creating the module sections, and then we are going to discuss, you know, we also discussed how you've probably got 10 different course ideas in your head, but you're not sure where to start. Well, I've got a formula that I'd like you to follow to map this out. I mean, we started the process with that A to Z problem to transformation. And from there, you are going to create some topics and goals and milestones, right, that we want them to hit. And we turned that into 6 to 8 modules. Well, next, we want to break those modules down into lessons, between 6 to 8 lessons per module. So to recap, that's 6 to 8 modules with between 6 to 8 lessons inside each module. So if you've got 6 modules with 8 lessons, that's about 48 lessons in your course. So when mapping out your content, though, remember less is more. We only want to include what the client needs to know to get that transformation. I find with the people that I've helped to create courses in the past that they never actually struggle to find the content. The hardest part is knowing what not to put in the course. Your students don't have loads of time to get the results, and that is why they're paying you to help them find the fastest path to the results. And that's why you need to make sure that you map this summary out and make it a nice, simple structure for them to follow. You want to also to be able to ensure that you don't go too deep, because you may see that it's easy and it seems simple because it is your genius zone. It's your inner sparkle, but they're just starting out on this path. And especially if they're just starting and they want that transformation, the easiest and the shortest path there is what they're looking for. And they want to get that benefit. So make sure that you don't dive too deep. So this is, I lay out my course structure in a bit of a spreadsheet like this, and I lay out, and I can kind of get a bit of an overview of how I'm going to structure my course just in an Excel spreadsheet like this. Let me introduce you to Steph. Steph is actually, she's got cerebral palsy. She can't communicate as in verbally, but she can 100% communicate. Steph wrote this testimonial about thanking myself and Team Sparkle for all the time and kicking her butt to get shit done, right? Because she always needed to be pushed out of her comfort zone to find her inner sparkle. Now she's found it. She's welcoming it with open arms as she coaches her other clients, and she's enjoying everything that she's pouring into she enjoys everything we pour into her inside of the Sparkle world. I would not have known what her inner sparkle was without us. So without our push and our guidance, she would never have come this far. And now she's doing lots more, and she wanted to thank us. She's got 6 paying clients. I know she's now booked solid for months in advance. Now, this is somebody who was told when she was studying at TAFE that she would not be able to communicate, so therefore didn't have to do a presentation. Now, do you know what she's doing? She's actually a public speaker, and she's an ambassador for the Royal Women's Hospital. She is an inspiration to others, and she's teaching people with cerebral palsy how to live a fulfilling life using lots of different tools and resources that she's discovered to be able to continue on with life. She is an amazing inspiration to us all. We love you, Steph. All right, so let's now move to the third step of the course creation game plan, and this is the created phase. Now, this is where we actually start to map out and make decisions on our price point, the supporting documents that we need, and what else we need to put all of this together, like your branding, supporting documents, video editing, how do you want to create your courses, slide decks, and all of those sorts of things. So again, when I'm mapping that out, I go to my spreadsheet and I start to think about each of those lessons and what do I need to do. And how am I going to present the lessons? So the different ways to present lessons could be using a scribble board. So that's where, you're writing directly onto the screen. Or like I love my whiteboard, you can be writing directly onto your whiteboard and presenting. You could do just direct face to camera. You could do a screen share. So like here in Zoom, that's what we're doing right now. You can do a screen share where you are using a slide pack or a scribble board, and you can do all of this in your pajamas. That's what I love. Again, you can create a slide deck. So this is what we've got here, a PowerPoint presentation or a keynote presentation. Again, you can do these in your PJs. Now, once you've figured out exactly how you want to put this course together and present each of the items, we now need to build your online course membership site. Now, I hate coding and I didn't want anything complicated. And I just wanted something that I could just pretty much switch on, was totally user-friendly. Now, I can tell you over the years, I've tested pretty much every type of course creation software out there. And the one that I recommend to all my students is called Kajabi. And this is what Kajabi looks like inside some of my courses. So when you're choosing your course platform, you want to make sure that the course can be locked and it is only accessible through a student password and login ID. Also, you want to make sure that there is a place to store your courses and also to build your marketing funnels to use as a CRM, or, you know, to do your emails, to have website hosting, event hosting, collect payments, and pay like PayPal and Stripe. And I can tell you, Kajabi does all of this. This is what it looks like when my students log into the Sparkle Elite program. But Kajabi is your all-in-one platform. And you can see here as well, we have, you know, these are our laid out things inside of our membership program. But also when you're looking, when you're choosing your platform, you also want to be able to drip out your content so that, you know, modules are released over a certain amount of time. So, you know, they get module 1 released in week 1, and then module 2 automatically releases for you in week 2. And also you want to look for nice, easy navigation as well. Inside of Kajabi, you can also do assessments. I'm from a teaching background, so I like my students to be able to, you know, run and do assessments to prove that they're doing the work. And also the software should be able to host your videos as well. So for those who might be interested in maybe getting in and playing around inside of Kajabi, we do have a special code available for people inside of the Sparkle world who have attended some of my trainings. You can get in, you can start playing around inside of Kajabi for 28 days for free. You can even start selling your products before you even have to pay Kajabi, and start making money before, you know, and this is exactly what we teach you, is to start selling it before you build it. So if you're interested in the free 28-day challenge, you want to go to, and if someone can type this into the comments, www.sparkleclassacademy.com/Kajabi. So I'll just repeat that again, www.sparkleclassacademy.com/Kajabi. All right, so that's just a little special deal that I've arranged for you through Kajabi. Yes, I am a partner, and I can tell you I only promote products that I personally use, and 100% that is what Kajabi is. It has been the program that has helped me get to 6 figures. All right, now, the great things, once you've now set this up, it now becomes totally hands-free. People can start to buy, they get granted products, courses can be locked and unlocked, content can be dripped out, and it can all happen while you sleep. It is so amazing and streamlined. All right, now let's move on to creating your offer. Now, this is when we start to put together our offer and what we want the market to see. So you'll start to create a sales page, and this is where you start directing traffic to it. There are many, many ways that you can start selling to people about your course, and we will, you know, talk about how to, you know, make sure that it looks valuable. You want to create a great irresistible offer. You want to, you know, send it out to various types of traffic sources, create bonuses, sales pages, and checklists and that through your offer. Now, when you present your offer, free traffic sources is a great place to start. Facebook is the biggest free traffic source. Now, if you're on Facebook, that's things like, your Facebook groups you can post in, business pages, profiles. You can do them in events. You can do Facebook Lives. You can use Messenger and Facebook bots. If you're a blogger, you can attract people through your blogging, Instagram, and also through your email list. So once you've built out your offer, you need to get it out there for people to see it. And then we move to fill it. So this is now where we start converting that traffic into students. Now, there's a few ways in which you can convert somebody from a lead or somebody who's interested into an actual student. One way is to speak to people one-on-one and do sales calls or consults. Another one is to set up a marketing funnel where you funnel people through until you present them with an offer. So here, for example, is a marketing funnel that I built inside Kajabi. And as you can see, you've got an opt-in, they go through to an event, an email, a webinar, and then they're presented with an offer. So there are many different ways to create your funnels. And again, if you choose Kajabi, you can do it all in this one program. Pretty cool, right? All right, so let me introduce you to Lucia. This is some feedback that she gave me, that that I was able to help her change the way she looks at her business. I used to hate the thought of marketing and selling. It was so confusing. It scared me. But now I see it as a way to help more people. You have made me more excited about my business in years. Now, this is where I kind of get excited and say, selling is helping, guys. Selling is helping. The more you sell, the more people you can help. All right, now we've totally validated the course idea, and now it's time to deliver it. And I want you to deliver and wow your people. So what you're going to do is, once you deliver this content, you are going to put them into a welcome and an onboarding nurture sequence, so that they feel the love. And we're going to put them through a retention strategy to make sure that we are constantly following up with them, so that we have not too many people who ask for a refund. And then you're going to do upsell opportunities, where once they've bought one product, they're going to buy another. And then there's going to be rewards and recognition. And who is left in the house? So once you've done all of these types of things, what you're doing is you're really, really loving on people. We here inside of the Sparkle World, we send Sparkle Mail, we award people, we do shout outs. We love to engage with them because this helps them to move forward and also to increase their completion rates. Hey, and also they go out and tell their friends and family all about it. Now, once you've done all of that, you have yourself some amazing content. And this is where we love to rock out and replicate and repurpose our content. I mean, think about it. You've just created so many bits of information through those 48 lessons, all those videos, audio files, supporting documents, PDFs, workbooks, transcripts. I mean, what are you going to be able to do with all of that? Well, you can use them in group coaching, one-on-ones. You can turn them into retreats. You can do, turn them into 8 little mini starter courses. You can use them in live workshops. You could turn some into a book. You've got 48 YouTube videos available, 60 plus social media graphics. You've got loads of emails that you can do, blog posts, lead magnets, and I've done retreats. But honestly, this is the complete game plan. And look at all of these steps. Are you excited? Are you ready? Are you going to take action? I hope so. I mean, look at this awesome game plan. Now tell me, what do you think is the thing that you are most excited about, but also believe you need the most help with? Comment in the bottom. Yeah, so excited. Fabulous. All right. So I would like to reflect with you for a moment on what we've covered here today. We now have tapped into your inner sparkle, and that inner sparkle, that is being able to tap into a $240 billion industry. And it's going to be a very small investment for you. I mean, who feels excited now about creating an online course? Yeah? Who can see the possibilities? Who is going to finish? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm so excited that you're excited and you're going to finish. So let's look at what we've covered today. We have found your inner sparkle. We have figured out how to rank your course idea. You've been able to figure out that problem to transformation. And we've got your module name and framework. We've discussed your marketing. We've looked at naming your course, and you understand about selling it first before you build it. Tell me, have you feel that you've gotten value from today, from the time that you've spent with me over the last few days? Have you had lots and lots of breakthrough moments? Have you had a few light bulb moments? Do you feel that you've learned something new and different? Can you see the possibilities? Fabulous. Yes, yes. Awesome, guys. Well, who would like this sparkle party to continue? I mean, I've given you the course creation plan and the methods I use to create the course, but who would like to continue and find out a little bit more if you want some more help moving forward? I mean, if you're feeling, who's feeling a little overwhelmed right now? Yeah? Look, I get it. And thank you for your honesty. Do you know what? By you realizing that maybe you need a little bit more help, that's you saying, you know what? I don't get everything and I need help. And that's perfectly fine. Do you truly expect that everything that we've covered over the last few days together would be everything that I have learned over the years in just 3 days? Of course not, right? So, would you like to know the next steps? You would love to sparkle? All right. Yes, fabulous. All right. So here we go. These are the exact steps to be able to duplicate what I've done and be able to do it time and time again with great success. Now, it's going to help you as a coach and a consultant or a professional service to be able to create an amazing asset in your business, just like I have. To be able to share your inner sparkle, to leave a legacy on this planet and help and serve others. And guess what? Well, my inner sparkle, my amazing zone of genius is helping women just like you who are serious action takers and who want to replicate my processes in their business. So would you like me to show you how to feel like a rocket entrepreneur to be able to get out to your niche? You will see that, you know, this is the final day that we're able to spend together as part of this challenge. But I have a passion for letting women not go at it alone. I do believe that we work better together than we do alone. I have a passion for not letting women go at it alone. Even growing your business, you don't need to feel that you're alone. like I did when I first started. I want you to surround yourself with those who lift you up and sorry, and hear you say that, you know, I couldn't have done it without this support, because wouldn't it be easier to get the shortcut and the answers when you get stuck? I mean, have you heard the saying that you're the average of those people that you hang around? Well, I know that if you're here and you're an action taker, you got no more excuses, and you're someone who's serious to make their dreams come true with a little bit of hard work, then I've got a question for you. Would you like myself and my team to help you to take this game plan and turn it into actionable steps so that you can launch your online course? Well, let me help push you, keep you accountable, and make sure you finish and feel supported. Do you know what? I don't want you to go out alone. I mean, this is not a rhetorical question. I mean, I'm being serious here. Do you truly want help to take what I've done over the past few days and be able to get it done in the next 30 days with me? Now, I know you're going to be able to get it done faster and easier if you come and join us. And just imagine what life would look like if in 12 months' time you took the kind of action that we've been doing over the past few days, and it became the norm, because that's how I roll. If you're able to have myself and my team there to support you when you're stuck so that you can move forward, would it be something that you would like to do in order to have someone there to help you get it done? Knowing that you've got the guidance, I'm going to give you all of my templates, my resources, my SWOT files, my email copy, my sales pages and templates, the agenda for structuring it out so that you can smash this out and do the work in order and that you get results. You're going to get stuff that you can just take and tweak and plug and play to get it done fast as possible. Would you like to hear about this and how you can get your hands on this? Well, I'm sharing this with you, and it is the Sparkle Class Academy Course Creation School. And I've got a real treat for you as well. So stay tuned. You won't want to miss this on how this is going to be the craziest offer that you've ever seen. I know you are trying to think, oh yeah, it's probably going to cost a lot of money, but let me go through what is covered, and then you can decide if this is something you want. But you're going to want to hang in to the end, because the offer is going to blow your mind. All right, so what we're going to do is help you to define your ICA so that we can get really tight in on who is your niche. Also, I'm going to help you figure out how much your course will be worth to make sure that you get paid what you're worth. And you know you have a beautiful gift that can change the world, and your knowledge is worth people paying for. Also, I'm going to help you unlock your inner sparkle and how to turn it into a stunning program that will help and inspire others. And for those that are scared of selling, I'm going to show you how to be able to sell without feeling sleazy or salesy, and be able to do it in a really authentic way. Also, I have students and clients that we're going to have lining up to join your program when you present your offer the right way, and you'll be selling it before you make it. I'm going to show you how to get time and a lifestyle worth enjoying so that you can stop trading time for money. And my favorite is how to automate the entire process and turn your idea, this business, into a lifestyle friendly cash cow. How to automate it so you can do it once and it's done, so you can truly have a scalable business. that will impact thousands of people all around the world. Sound good? Awesome. Well, I'd like to introduce you to the Course Creation School, and what you'll get in it is how to find your inner sparkle. We're going to give you options and what sells and doesn't sell when you're looking at the type of course to create. You're going to understand how to teach it in a way that helps people with their learning styles. We're going to look at the sexy numbers so that we go into this knowing exactly, as an adult, how much money do we want to make? We're going to hone in on your niche, your ICA, and we're going to ensure we do really good validation and customer research. The second module, we're going to start to map it out. We're going to outline the processes of your modules and your lessons, the core outcomes that you're trying to get the people to. I've got loads of scripts and templates for you to how to create your introductions and your conclusion. And the best part is to get help to prune back the course, because knowing what not to put in is harder than what to actually put in, and then how to launch this as well. We're going to map that out. In module 3, we are going to look at the branding for your course, how to use stories in your course, how to create documents and supporting documents, how we're going to film using a shoestring budget, but to look like a professional. And we'll also give you examples and show you exactly how to create your content using face to camera, whiteboard, scribbleboard, or slide packs. And we also have templates for a lot of these slide decks for you as well. In module 4, we're going to build it. Now, this is where we jump into the tech. We start to do some video editing. I teach you how to extract the audio. We set up the modules and the lessons. We create the assessments. We link the offers and the pages to a payment gateway. You'll host your videos, and you'll also set it up to drip feed out. In module 5, you are going to price it, right? Figure out exactly what it's worth. And we're going to then go out to some traffic, both paid and free traffic sources, to start to bring people in. I'm going to show you my Facebook group strategies, and also how to onboard, how to do live calls and Q&As. I'll show you about our Sparkle Mail system, so that all of these processes can increase the customer value, so they want to go on and buy more from you later as well. Plus, I'm going to help you in module 6 to fill it. So now we go out and we look at all of the free social media strategies, the paid strategies, how to get to your warm list, how to use challenges, how to do consults, webinars, use the messenger bots, and also how to book one-on-one discovery calls as well, to make it super simple to get your students in the door. And then once we have sold it, we then need to ensure that they are welcomed. I'm going to show you our retention strategy so that, people don't, it really helps to stop refund requests, but also how to get upsell opportunities. So after they've purchased one thing, how do they get the next? And then also the awards and recognition. And then we go on to how to repurpose, how to automate it. And I'm also going to show you how to plan out the next 12 months to continue to launch this course ongoing. Now, if you go to the Sparkle Class Academy website, you will actually see that this is priced at $1,997. But today, for being an attendee here inside of graduation, it is going to be totally free. Yes, that's right. You hear me. I am giving away this entire program. But listen closely. I am not crazy. You might be thinking that, right? You're thinking like, what the hell is she talking about? Well, Normally, yes, we do sell this course for $1,997. And you will see that on my website. And this is something that we've never done before. But the reason why I'm doing it this way is because I want to give you that little bit of extra motivation to step up and to put your business first, to get ready to work on your business like a business. I want to invite you to join me as an annual member inside of the Sparkle Elite program. So when you join me as a Sparkle Elite Club member, I'm going to gift you the Course Creation School for free. That's right. The whole 8 weeks training, the modules, the resources, the step-by-step guides, the plug and play templates. You will not have to think or worry about getting your course completed. You will have the complete game plan to make sure this happens when you just follow the steps. And as part of the Sparkle Elites, we will actually get this done together. Now, as part of the Sparkle Elites, we also include for you a sales and marketing plan every single month. So I write a sales and marketing strategy plan every month, and I will help you implement that with a PDF workbook, a 2-hour live implementation call where I walk you through each and every step of the map and all the tech. I give you the templates, and I just want to remove the guesswork. Now, just imagine what your business would look like in 12 months' time if you would just implement one brand new sales and marketing strategy into your business every month. A little different, right? Well, check this out. Here's some of the marketing plans we already have available, and this is just a small list of the ones, but I've got how to write and automate your first 5 sales emails, how to grow your email list using the automated messenger bot, how to create your promotional and content calendar for 12 months. What else was it? How to build your automated list building machine. And that one will help you get your first 100 or next 100 emails in 30 days. If you're scared about talking to people, the ask and the follow-up system will help you to convert people like a pro through conversations. The value ladder, if you're not sure how to price your products, your offers, your coaching, I break that down for you so that when you present your offer, you can do it in a way that will increase your conversions. If you're enjoying the 3-day challenge and you would like to know how to do one yourself, I have written a map for that. Conversations that convert. Now, this is how to handle your video and in-person conversations so that they convert and you do it like a seasoned pro without the fear of speaking to people about your offer. I give you all the scripts, the templates, the questionnaires, how to send out text messages, phone call reminders, and the best part, how to overcome those nasty objections. Also, I've written one, how to set up your own messenger bot, how to re-engage with your cold list. So if you've got an email list that you haven't engaged with in a while, that's a fabulous one. Another one is how to automate a 9-touch follow-up system. Who's heard the term the fortune's in the follow-up before, right? And one of our fun ones was to create your own vision board. We actually have one for the family in our kitchen. So the Sparkle Maps alone are worth more than an annual membership, but you will get one every single month, and you can unlock maps, previous versions. We also give you free tickets to our Elite Retreat, which is a 2-day live event. And if it's not able to happen in September this year, we will move it online. But we have lots of gifts and prizes and lots of shout outs that we do there. Now, as an Elite member also, you get to hang out with me inside the Zoom room a few times a month. I go live weekly. We do coaching calls, and you get real life feedback from me. I will look through your marketing funnels. I love to look at sexy numbers to make sure that you're converting, and I will help you tweak your marketing funnels to ensure you're getting the best results. So when you need to ask a question, you can just ask me directly, no waiting, right? If you can't join me live, you can always submit your questions. We fully record those and they're put up for replay. So inside of the program, you'll also get access to a huge library of resources. Now, this is a tool that you can find loads of tips and additional strategies that will help you implement and make decisions for your business. We also allow you the opportunity to be a trainer. So if you would like the opportunity to teach inside of the Sparkle community, we give you that opportunity as an elite member, and we store it inside of the library for life. So it ends up being a lead generating tool for you. We've got an amazing community of like-minded women, and you know, they're spread all over the world. So no matter what time of the day it is, someone is always around and awake to help you. Pretty cool, right? You can share your wins and your struggles and never feel alone. We do a weekly mastermind call on Monday, and I do some additional teaching in there also. And this is the best part, is you have access to something that we started, and nobody I know was doing this, well, until the coronavirus came, but we've been doing this for a couple of years. We give you 24-hour access to our virtual office space. So you can jump in, and there are Sparkle sisters in there working all the time. So whenever you need clarity on choosing what tasks to do, or you need accountability to follow through, or you just need to know what tasks you should be working on. You never have to get stuck again, because you've always got somebody there to talk to and ask questions to. And I jump in and visit all the time. Now, this program is more than most one-on-one coaching programs. And I promise, if you show up and you do the work and you're committed to doing the work, your chances of failing are almost impossible. But you're probably thinking to yourself right now, what is the cost for this, right? Well, as a member, remember, everything you're going to get is a map every month that will help you implement a brand new strategy. On top of that, live calls with me and tickets to the elite retreat, the free community group, thousands of hours of resources inside of the library, access to the virtual office space, and mastermind level support. I promise to keep giving and giving and giving, and you get that all for 12 months for just a single payment of $197 US, or you can do it over 4 payments of $550. Now, here's what you get. Hang in, we have some awesome bonuses as well for you. So you'll get the Course Creation School lifetime access for free, 12 months access to the Sparkle Elite Library, 12 months worth of the monthly maps, live coaching with me, free tickets to the Elite Retreat. Also, I'm going to throw in one of my most favorite tools to be able to help you go live and look like a professional as a bonus for those that join today. I'm going to throw in this double light ring with a wireless remote control that will also hold your phone so you can film your content and have beautiful professional lighting. So here's what you get. The Course Creation School, lifetime access for free, 12 months access to the Elite Library, 12 months worth of maps, live coaching, free tickets, double light ring. All of this massive, massive list of goodies for, oh, yes, that's right. I've decided to also throw in 4 weeks with me, 5 days a week. Now, this would normally cost $10,000, but for you, it is free. That's right. I will be sitting inside a Zoom room 5 days a week to answer your questions. Just jump in and never get stuck. So this is valued at over $30,000. And I know my team were like, you can't just give that away. That's like a huge thing. But you know what? I want to see you move forward. I want to see change. So that time with me, think about it, 5 days a week, you get to jump in and ask me a question. Pretty awesome, right? So this value is worth over $30,000 for only $1,997 just to become an elite annual member. Just one simple payment or 4 installments. Now, this is the best part. 4 weeks, 5 days a week with me inside a Zoom room. And I know if you turn up and you take action, you will see the change in your business and in your bank account. Are you ready to turn up and take action? Now, you might be thinking to yourself also, why this price? Well, you know why? Because I want it to be easy for you to take the next step, but also I want it high enough to keep out the excuse makers and the course junkies. Because if you're a true sparkler, a real action taker, then this membership program should truly just pay for itself, right? I mean, would it be worth $1,997 just to have me create your sales and marketing strategies for you in your business and get one every single month for the next 12 months? I mean, would it be worth it to spend the next 4 weeks sitting inside a Zoom room 5 days a week, working away, being able to ask me questions anytime you like, right? Crazy. My other students that are currently in there would be like, but I paid so much more. Would it be worth it for you to spend $1,997 to have me look through your funnels, figure out what's working? I love looking at sexy numbers and I love helping you tweak them. So I ask you now, do you say yes to the free gifts? Do you say yes to your business? Will you say yes for you today? Well, if that is the case, then I want you to join me to become a founding student plus 5 days a week access to me. Now, if you're still on that landing page, you should see below that a little pop-up has come up below, or if not, you can use this link to get there. Which is sparkleclassacademy.com/elite-special. All right, and if someone wants to type that in the chat box, that would be awesome too. sparkleclassacademy.com/elite-special. All right, so let me ask you, let's be serious for a moment. Tell me again, why are you building a course? Remember back at the beginning of this celebration, I asked a few questions. I want you to remind me, why are you building an online course? What's that driver? What's that thing? Do you want to leave a legacy? Do you want residual income? What about that one thing that's been holding you back? Now tell me, what is that one thing that's been holding you back from completing your online course? Would it be nice to have myself and my team to be able to answer those burning questions? To be able to, when you get stuck on tech, to be able to just say, hey, Sally, how do I make that button work? What about in 12 months' time? What does your life look like in 12 months' time? Yeah, pretty cool, right? Well, what I want to know is where to from here now, guys. Well, you've actually got 2 decisions to make. One of 2 decisions, and you'll make either one. You'll continue doing what you do and nothing changes, and that's fine. It's your business. It's your decision. But the other one is, and I hope you take it, is that you choose to join us inside of the Sparkle Elite program. You get all of these amazing tools. And I'm sure you're aware that you cannot build a strong business in this short amount of time we spent together. But there are still steps that need to be done, right? You know that you need more assistance or you wouldn't be here. And I would love to help you achieve it in the least amount of time that you can. I know when you're probably thinking about all of these things like building a course, it's usually in the time when you're feeling exhausted or it's at the end of the day and your business has been, you've been stuck running your business day to day. Well, we will be there to support you. But this next step, I promise, it's not the easy one. I mean, that's what everybody else is doing. Are you ready to take the harder road? But it will bring you the lifestyle that you want and have always dreamed of. So you've got two choices. And I do hope that you choose to continue to sparkle with me. Now, this training will be removed from the Sparkle Suite in the next couple of days. The cart will be closing. You will not be able to get access into this program. I think Thursday, the cart closes, that's it. And we're going to start teaching all of the students. Look, I practice what I preach. Just imagine yourself in 12 years from now, looking back and thinking, wow, this was that moment that I made the decision. And I am so excited that you're choosing to join me here, and let's start building this from scratch together. Let's start doing it together. Just imagine in 12 months' time, you're still a Sparkle Elite. How will your business be looking in 12 months from now? I mean, this is the moment you decided to start playing full on. You decided to step off the sidelines and you want to take action. This is the moment that you decide that the people really want you and they need you. This is the moment that you know that you are worth putting the effort in to help them. I know this investment isn't a small one, but you are getting access to me, my team, the Elite program for 12 whole months. So let's run that number. I mean, it is only $5.47 a day. Tell me, is your business worth that? And to top it all off, you're also getting those really cool little ring lights, right? So is your business worth that? I believe that it is, and I hope you do. And I hope you choose to join us inside of the Sparkle Elites before the challenge ends, and that I get to work side by side with you. I promise it'll be like you've never experienced before. And if you're ready to join us, then please come and join us inside of the Sparkle Elites. Grab your spot. Yes, exactly. It's less than a cup of coffee. Exactly. So we'll be announcing some winners of all the prizes. But if you want to join, please use this link, sparkleclassacademy.com/elite special to grab yourself a spot. Now, I am parched. I need to go and make myself a coffee. Hang on in. We've got live Q&A coming up in a moment. But while you're waiting for the Q&A, I would like you to just check out this live video.
Help parents who are frustrated with the old approach to eczema with a safe and supported way forward so they can have a great parenting story and a really healthy, exciting future. Before I joined the Sparkle Class Academy, I really struggled with implementing the tech side of things. So I spent a lot of time searching Google and YouTube on videos on how to make changes in various programs and how to implement to integrate different programs together. And with Sally's help, I've actually been able to just jump in and ask her at the time when I have a problem how to figure that out without wasting all that time spent trying to find the answer myself. Sally has really encouraged me to do consults to help my clients better. And initially I was really, really fearful of doing this and putting myself out there in that way. But with Sally's help, I've been able to learn how to help potential clients in a consult and actually help them with been enrolled into my program, and I have loved seeing the success that they have experienced with joining my program. And Sally has been a big part in making that change for me, not only just teaching me the how of how I can help people in a consult, but actually the mindset issues around it. Because the mindset is a really big thing. Sally is really helpful in incorporating mindset, acknowledging the barrier that it can be, but actually helping with strategies on how to move forward through any mindset issues that I've had. One of my favourite parts of the Sparkle world is the virtual office space. And when I explain it to people who don't know anything about a virtual office space, they don't really get it. But basically it is an online space where Sally's other clients work together alongside each other. We might be in different places in the world, different places all over Australia, but we work together. And what happens in that virtual office space is we actually get a lot of stuff done. We're a little bit accountable to each other, and we actually encourage each other along in our business journey. If someone has a question, I feel totally comfortable asking the rest of the team in the room, and also getting ideas and feedback on our work at the time as well, instead of waiting the next week to speak to Sally or the next week to speak to someone else. We can get help and support right there and then. So I love the virtual space. So one of the biggest difference that Sally has made to my business is in regards to Facebook advertising, retargeting, and understanding how to use it really well and specifically. So it's made a really big difference to a reduction in cost per lead and just a better strategy to be able to make the most of the Facebook advertising and the money spent there as well. Sally is quite different from any other coach I've ever worked with, and that's not a bad thing, it's a compliment. I've worked with some really great coaches in the field as well. What I love about Sally is her accessibility and her willingness to jump in anytime and answer any question that you have. It might be any time of the day as well. And she will always, if we can't work it out at the time, she'll always spend time and not give up at the time, but actually spend time with you to work it out there and then to have a result for you at the time. So I love working with Sally because she's really fun, but she's really approachable and always helps to figure things out. For anyone out there who is thinking of joining the Sparkle world, I would absolutely not hesitate to join in. Sally is really fun and she attracts the most compassionate, caring, and wonderfully supportive other women out there. So it's not just working with Sally, but also the rest of the team. I've made so many friends that I've met here in real life at the Elite Retreat, but also I feel like I know other people and I can support them in their business as well. So I highly recommend working with Sally. This is totally awesome, and also the community that she has created is really, really amazing as well.
My name's Sarah and I help learning support teachers overcome the challenges of supporting students with literacy difficulties in schools. Before joining the Sparkle Class Academy, I had been talking for a number of years about starting an online business, but I was still working one-to-one with clients at my home, and I knew that I wasn't having the impact or the reach that I could if I could work with teachers and train in a much more scalable way. So I went to a convention in Sydney, and I happened to hear Sally speaking to someone in the background actually, and I was just really captured by her presence, but also her knowledge and her passion for what she was talking about. So me being me, I just dragged my chair over and said, "Can I listen in on your conversation?" And Sally being Sally, "Yeah, sure, come on in. I'd love to get to know you." Yeah, and I just asked her a few questions about business and things, and I thought, yeah, this is the one. Sally's the one. I knew that I've been looking for a business coach for a while. With the help of Sally and Team Sparkle, I have been able to feel much less alone than I did before. I feel less like I live in my little cave and it's just me paddling away on my own. I have the support of all the girls all the time. I have learned an immense amount in 6 months. I can't actually believe how much I know now compared to what I knew then. I've been able to establish all the automations in the background of my business and set up loads of tech, which I just would have never thought possible. I can't believe I can use some of the pieces of software that I can. But Sally's always there to ask questions if I get stuck on something. So there's times where you end up spending hours or even days trying to work something out and then end up giving up on it. That's not so much of a problem now because I've got either the elites or Sally to be able to ask where I get stuck. I've increased my revenue an enormous amount, which has been great. And also I've been able to pivot into using a more scalable business model. So I feel like I'm having more of an impact on the types of people that I want to help as well. Now that I've got more automated funnels set up and my messaging is more on point, I work with more of the clients that I really want to work with, doing more of the things that I really want to do. Honestly, the biggest difference that's been made for me is probably in my mindset. And I really wasn't expecting that. Before I worked with Sally, I knew that business had a lot to do with how I was feeling or how I was behaving on a certain day, but I had no idea just how much. And it's been a huge emotional overhaul working with Sally in a really, really positive way. And I've been able to do a lot of things to start getting out of my own way, something I still need to work on, but definitely getting much better at just taking these big leaps with less fear and making more decisive actions in my business to make sure that I can keep pushing myself forward. And on those days where I feel like it's not working so well, I can always come back to the elites group and get more support if I need it. So out of all the things that I've done, I had expected it to be setting up funnels, which has been amazing, but it's actually the mindset for me has made the biggest difference. I find the monthly maps incredibly useful. It gives you one actionable step that you need to do each month. And once I had those step-by-step plans in my hand, I was actually able to punch them out usually within a week. And so I found myself making progress at lightning speed because you have a template that you can just follow. You don't have to wonder what you're supposed to be doing or wonder how the big picture works or how the overall picture fits together. You just work on that one step at a time, check it off, and then move on to the next one. And so that was really, really helpful for me in driving my business forward. Sally has the most amazing ability to plug holes in your sales funnels and your copy and things that you're doing. I had absolutely no idea how to even track the way that those things were working before I worked with Sally. And even now, it's good to be able to go back and ask her every single time because I know the repetition is quite tricky, but she breaks it all down so that she pulls out every number that's relevant to your particular funnel, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. And then it's amazing once she points it out to you, it seems so obvious, but on your own, you never spot it. And she can say, okay, you need to change your thank you page, or you need to add a video here, or you need to change your headline there. And that's probably been the most helpful thing for me because I really like numbers and to be able to see that what I'm doing is working. I tend to underestimate how well it's working without it. But Sally is able to, just with laser precision, say this is the part that we need to work on or leave that part alone. And that's really helpful. I think Sally's different from other coaches because of the amount of heart and soul that she puts into her work and the amount of love that she puts into her work. I had kind of expected this to be a really business-like relationship where I had to stick to what I was paying for and the amount of time and things. But Sally really goes above and beyond when it comes to giving and supporting and helping and sharing. There's never a time when I don't know how to do something or I need a particular spreadsheet or a particular resource. And Sally says, oh no, that's extra, or you've got to, that's for our team, not for you. She shares anything and everything with you. And she's also available when we need it. For anyone thinking about joining the Sparkle world, I would probably say it is the most incredible community that I've come across. Most Facebook groups that I'm a part of, I'm there because I feel like I need that knowledge and kind of should be, and I follow in and out. Usually they're full of kind of nasty comments or people that aren't really so helpful or friendly. I cannot believe the difference inside the Sparkle world in that group is just not just people not saying nasty things, it's people giving you real advice and real support and cheerleading. And it's so important when you're working on your own because when I talk to my friends or my parents, most people don't really understand the challenges of having a small business and those times when you're really down and out and doubting yourself, and I don't know if I can go on. Often they'll give advice like, maybe you should just give up and get a job. But the girls inside the Sparkle world understand exactly. I think that's the big difference is I hang out there in there just for fun. I love hanging out in the elites group We're often in there commenting on each other's things, asking for feedback on copy or Facebook ads, or getting people to test your funnels. There's always someone around to help you, and learning from the other girls as well. So being able to go through their funnels and see their copy and see what they're doing is also really helpful. So I think the biggest thing about the Sparkle world is the support inside. The Sparkle Class Academy is for anyone who is just tired of spinning their wheels, who is feeling alone in their business, or is not at the level of success that they want to be at. If you have a just burning desire that you can't get rid of, that you know that there's something that you want to do and you really, really want your business to be a success, and you're tired of feeling like you're just getting nowhere, the Sparkle Class Academy is definitely for you. It's made my business progress more than I can really imagine. I have no words to thank Sally and all of the girls as well.
Oh, aren't they lovely? Oh, so nice. All right, so we've had some questions coming in. So let me go through the questions, and then we will call it a day. So a few of the questions that I can see here that have been coming through are, I may not be able to attend live sessions. Well, that's fine, because what we do is we actually record all of our live sessions and they are stored inside of the Elite Library. So simple, right? And you just submit your questions. We allow you to submit those questions. There's a little form you can complete, and we check that before each of our lives. So if you need to do that, you certainly can. Will I be able to do this in a couple of weeks? No, sorry. We're actually closing the doors, I believe, in like a day or so, because we do want all of the students to start together. And we won't be opening this one up again for quite some time. How quickly can I get started? Straight away. As soon as you make payment, as we love here inside of the Sparkle world, we love automation. So as soon as you get started and pay, the thing will be available for you straight away. Bear with me 1 second, just checking the rest of. All right. What type are group coaching? So we do group coachings on a Monday morning from 8 a.m. Melbourne time. Google it for your local time. But because you'll be joining as a, we call them our school accelerator students, and you'll get 3 to 4 weeks of that. You will actually have access to me 5 days a week. So you can jump in at any time and ask questions. More information about that virtual office space that you were talking about. All right. So who's ever been to a Zoom room before? You kind of look like the Brady Bunch, right? So all of the faces that are in show up on a screen, and you can have like your camera on or off. A lot of the ladies sit in there and leave their sound off, and then they'll turn it on when they need help. And they'll go, oh, you know, I've just plugged in that email sequence that Sally gave us. Can someone go through and proofread it for me? And one of the people will go, yeah, I'll give you a hand. Or somebody might go, oh, look, I'd really like help checking my buttons are working. And somebody else will go, yes, I need a break. I'll give you a hand. So it's like being in an office space, sitting in your own little cubicles, but you're all sitting in different places all over the world. And, you know, quite regularly, I know last night and the night before, we did a session that was, we were playing silly buggers with faces and things like that and having a couple of laughs. So it's not all business. It's lots of fun that happens in there. What other questions do we have? What stage of business should you be in? Okay, so it's not necessarily the stage. You just need to have the idea. Okay, and then we can help you create the program and to turn that into a course. So you've got to at least have the idea of what you want to do, and then we can help you build that business model around it. Now, if you don't know exactly what the idea is yet, we do actually have another program which is called Passion into Profit, and that's where you are not quite sure what it is that you have, or you've got lots of ideas and you want to know which one to take to market. That would be the best program for you, not this particular one. How much time do you need to put in? Well, as much or as little as you like. Look, I would recommend a couple of hours a week would be good, but because we're open all the time, so many of our students actually use it like, I'm going to work, and they log into the virtual office space and they work inside the virtual office space all day. It helps to hold them accountable, because when they're in that space, or that space is sitting on their computer, they feel like they're at work. So you can spend as much or as little time with us as you like. Will it work for professional services? Yes, totally. The power of a service-based business is that when people like you create a course, you can serve clients that would like to learn different things about what it is that you do. So for example, if you're an accountant, people might want to learn more about how do they use Xero, or, if maybe you're a personal trainer, maybe you want to record, your sessions and store them online as a replay. So there are many different ways you can turn a professional service-based business into an online course. How long will this opportunity be available for? It's got less than, I would say, 48 hours, or maybe even 24 hours now. If you go to the sales page, which is this that link that you see here on the screen, sparkleclassacademy.com/elite special, there's a countdown timer. When it hits 0, this special will be gone. Can I stay longer than 12 months? Of course you can. Yes, you can. You pay annually, or after your annual subscription has run out, you can pay monthly and just go month to month, and you can cancel it anytime. Cannot attend the live. We've done the lives before. Do I need to have an email list? No, totally you don't. We teach you how to do that. What is the sales and marketing school that I've heard about? Okay, so that's part of our accelerator program that we run. You won't get access to the sales and marketing program. You're getting access to the course creation, but part of the sales and marketing program, first off, it teaches you how to get leads into consults, to close and get new clients into your programs or your courses. But part of the sales and marketing school, or we call them the accelerator students, is they get 8 weeks, 5 days a week with me. So yeah, we won't be opening that one up again until July, but if you join, then you will actually get access to the last couple of weeks being part of that virtual office space where I'm there 5 days a week. Excuse me. Now I would like to leave, yeah, sure. If you're undecided there, so somebody says that they need to have a chat about it in a bit more detail, please just send us an email, ask@teamsparkle.com, and somebody will reach out to you and arrange a time for either myself and you to have a conversation, or for them to just give you a quick call and see what questions you've had. And I get it. It's a bit of an investment. And personally, I would want to have a conversation too. So I'm more than happy to have a conversation with you. All right, my lovelies. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you got lots and lots of value out of everything that we covered here inside of the challenge and the graduation together. Have an absolutely fabulous, fabulous morning, evening, noon, or night. And I can't wait to welcome you into the Sparkle world. Talk to you all soon. And we now need to stop this stream. Bye, guys.